think we're live. Good morning, good evening, good day, depending on where you guys are. It's Friday, the 24th of June, and we are thrilled to invite you to another session of AMA, where we'll go through some of the questions that came through recently, those that will come through during this session, and hopefully we'll give you a bit of better understanding of where we are, what's happening here, and where we're heading. So we have Tristan with us. Tristan?
Hi everybody. And look, thank you to the community for sending through your questions. We've collated them and now we've got some questions for Gennady to ask and answer. And he's got something special for us. Straight into it. For those that are joining us for the first time though, can you explain what
Certainly. So Shping coin is a token of reward. So every product which is sold around the globe, they do some kind of marketing, and they want to reward the end consumer for their engagement. So as retailers, they have their own loyalty systems, and which is only available within that ecosystem, within that particular retail store, and limited to those consumers who buy products at that store. However, for the brands, because there are so many brands that a single consumer interact with, it's not practical for every brand to have their own loyalty system, because it will be very confusing for us as consumers, because we buy hundreds of different products. Therefore, they need to be a universal platform that can reward consumers and facilitate that engagement between the brands and consumers in a very sort of consistent and universal way. And that's what Shping coin is about. It's a coin of reward to enable brands to reward end consumers for any type of engagement. And it's a very big market. There are billions of dollars spent by the brands because marketing is so important, and Shping coin specifically designed for that, to enable brands to reward their consumers regardless of where they are, and being able to reward them with some macro transactions for their engagements.
Okay, terrific. Well, recently we announced a partnership with Coinbase, and that was part of the Learn and Earn campaign. What can you tell us about the Learn and Earn campaign, Coinbase?
So Coinbase run this program where they are helping their 70+ million users to learn about the projects that are listed on Coinbase. Every project has its unique purpose, unique solution, and those who are buying coins on Coinbase, they want to know more about a project, if that's of interest for them. What is this project about? What future it has? So that's a very good program to enable either traders or maybe retail token holders to learn more about the project. So we've been invited to take part in the Learn and Earn campaign, and we happily accepted the invitation, and we're planning to run with this program. It's going to be done slightly different to the way that some of the other projects done it with Coinbase. We will be actually pioneering some of the new technology in this Learn and Earn campaign, but we are very excited, and we already shared that with the community that this is coming.
And so what does that mean for us? What can we expect as a result of this Learn and Earn campaign?
So for pretty much any projects that enter the blockchain space and developing solutions, they want exposure. And the same with us. We want to get better exposure, to have more people to learn about what we do. But the way we've structured our campaign is that we're initially starting only with Australian market. So in Australia, every person who's on the Coinbase, it's a potential client of ours for the use of the app. And what we've done, we have enabled login to Shping app with the Coinbase profile. So if you already have an account with Coinbase, and there are over 1 million people in Australia who is using Coinbase, you're automatically able to log into Shping app without setting up your profile. So that's a very big thing for us. We really expect influx of a lot of new users to join Shping app. But we have also enabled integration of your wallet, Coinbase wallet, with the Shping app, which means that if you have earned coins as part of your day-to-day use of the application, you can transfer them to Coinbase without incurring a gas fee or any transaction fee. So if you have 10 coins, you can actually move them to your Coinbase account without incurring any fees, which is very good, particularly for those who've just started using the app and who wants to move those coins on a regular basis without actually incurring those fees. So we are very excited with this feature. It's part of the 2.0. In fact, maybe towards the MA, I'll do a quick demo of how the withdrawals to Coinbase works.
Well, no fees is always exciting, right, for our community to understand that there's no fees for app users. But let's talk about the market for a second, because we've seen a lot of volatility. There's talk of crypto winter. What does that mean for Shping, and what does that mean for this campaign with Coinbase? Is it a good time for this? How can you expand further on that?
Look, I think any market, whether it's stock exchange or crypto market, there is always a volatility, and it's probably very hard to say when is the right and whether is the wrong time to do a specific thing. We try to move in our own pace without really monitoring the market in terms of when is the confidence and sentiment is high or low, only because we have our own plan which we are planning to execute, and we believe that if the message is right, if it's going to be clear for the audience that we're talking to what we do and how it works, we believe that the market conditions should not have any significant effect. The way we've designed Shping platform, and which is important particularly nowadays, and we've seen some of the platforms being affected by volatility, we are not affected by the fluctuation of the coin in terms of the operation of the business. So to give you an example, if a brand wants to reward end consumer with 15 cents worth of coins, they'll buy it at the current market price, whatever it is. Let's say if it's 1 cent, they'll buy 15 coins and they'll give them to the end consumer for maybe writing a review, and the consumer will get those 15 coins and will be able to exchange them to 15 cents if they want to do it right away, because that's the current market price. If they choose to wait, they may get less, may get more. But as far as brand concerned, and as far as this rewarding this exchange, it doesn't have any effect, because if the price of the coin goes to 2 cents, they'll just give them 7.5 coins. They'll still spend 15 cents on the exchange. They buy 7.5 coins. They'll give them to the end consumer. The end consumer will be able to exchange it to 15 cents if they choose to.
So there's no relation between what is happening between brands and the price of the coin.
Correct.
Is
yes,
what
so
you're
the
saying.
Brands they acquire the coin and they dispose the coin at the same time. So it's really the fluctuation of the market has no effect on it. And the same way as the consumer, they can cash them out immediately, convert them immediately, or if they choose to take potential risk or play for the gain, they could wait and exchange it at a later time.
Well, let's jump back to the Coinbase Learn and Earn campaign. When will that go live?
We've made the decision that we want to add the login option to log in with Coinbase. We think it's going to give us a great advantage. So we're planning to talk to about 1 million people in Australia. We want to try to convert as many as possible to become a loyal app users. So we're waiting for the login option to be completed before we're going to roll out the Learn and Earn. And also we're working on the actual campaign itself, on the educational piece. So that's something that currently in works together with Coinbase. And once this is ready, we'll be able to put some timing and make a decision when it's actually going to go live.
Okay, good to know. And on the market volatility and where we can get Shping coin, what about other exchanges? Do we have any plans to be listed on any other
Certainly.
exchange?
And we sort of touch on this point from time to time. Our plan is to be on all major exchanges. So we think the more accessible we can make Shping coin, the better it is for those who wants to be able to exchange it or buy it or sell it. And plus we need that with our international expansion. So we need to have at least one local exchange in every country where Shping is going to be present. So we are in talks with a number of exchanges. We don't have anyone to announce right this second, but it's definitely on our plan, and it's something that we pay a lot of attention to. So definitely as soon as there will be any announcements to be made, we'll definitely share it with the community.
Okay, well then what can you tell us about the plans, the immediate plan for Shping, what's happening in the next 3 to 6 months, and then what's happening longer term? Can you give an indication to the community about those, the immediate, the 3 to 6 months, and then what more long term?
So for the next 3 months, the key for us is launch of 2.0, initiate our marketing activity, and get the growth, enter into the growth phase. Start growing the app audience in Australia, get more brands on board, get to a point where we have a critical mass of consumers in Australia using the app, and improving the application itself, improving retention rates, perfecting all of the functionality that we currently have, learn on the UX experience of the app users to continue to improve the operation of the app. So that's the plan for the immediate future.
And longer
Longer
term?
term, we, as we always mention, we're planning to take the Australian model, and roll it out internationally. So we definitely want to expand to the international markets, and use the experience and the success that we have in Australia, all of the learnings from Australia, and leverage them in other markets to make Shping app a truly international platform.
Awesome. And you said you've got something for us, which is a demonstration of the Coinbase wallet.
Yes,
Is that
let's
correct?
see how it's going to work in the sort of live demo setup. Let me just give me 1 second. So what I would like to show you is how easy is it to withdraw your coins to Coinbase account. So we are here in the Shping app. Let's say we want to transfer 4 coins. As you can see, it shows 0 transfer fee. So we should get 4.32 coins into Coinbase account. So I click submit. Now we just need to wait for the transfer to be processed. So it can take maybe 20 to 30 seconds, depending on how busy the network. Once the transfer is done, we should see the balance updated. So currently we have 100 coins here, and 98, let me just not point it to the graph, and 98 equivalent to 98 Australian cents. So we'll do update, a refresh of the screen. Let's see if the balance have changed. Not yet. still 100. Let's wait a little bit longer. Usually I think it's 30 seconds, 45 seconds that it should take. Let's see. Yep, 105 coins there now, and the balance should update now as well. Not yet. Okay, so it shows $1.02. Why it's not showing us this balance here? Let me just do another refresh. Bingo. Okay, so as you saw, the coins have transferred from Shping app to Coinbase without incurring any fee, and literally under a minute.
That's amazing, Gennady. So thank you so much for showing us that. And that brings us to the end of the questions from the community. As always, I want to appreciate our community for sending through the messages and really look forward to when we get to do these AMAs. So thank you so much, and I appreciate your time to give back to the community as well.
Thanks everyone. Have a great weekend ahead, and we look forward to talking with you next time during the next AMA, and obviously through our Telegram on a regular basis. Thanks everyone. Cheers.